What's up? So these are the top 10 things to do in Paris. Number 1, Eiffel Tower. Obviously, you can't go to Paris without seeing the Eiffel Tower, and you might be afraid of all the horror stories you've heard about the long lines. I've only been there once, but the line moved pretty fast. I only waited for about 20 minutes. However, after seeing Rush Hour 3, I was a little bit disappointed there wasn't actually a restaurant at the top of the Eiffel Tower. There was like a little cafe that had like pretzels and stuff, but they did have champagne, and that's all that matters. Number 2, Notre Dame, and that had a long line. I waited about an hour and a half standing outside of Notre Dame. When I went, the right bell tower was closed, so I didn't get to go inside. There was a little sign outside the door that said Quasimodo messed up the bells. Thanks a lot, Quasimodo, you ruined my trip. Number 3, the food. A lot of the restaurants around the tourist locations are actually frowned upon by a lot of French people. Apparently the food they serve is pre-made frozen food and not real French food. No matter where you eat in Paris, you won't be disappointed. However, if you really want to eat good French food, you could do like I did and go to really nice, expensive French restaurants and just order the appetizers. Not only are they significantly less expensive, but a lot of times they're better than the actual main course, and you can order 2 of them and try 2 completely different dishes. Yes, I did order French fries in France. The waiter had my half bottle of wine, and he wasn't going to give it to me until I tried the restaurant's famous fries. So I had no choice. Number 4, go on a dinner cruise. There's a lot of night boats that actually serve dinner. They're set up like a really nice restaurant, and even though they serve pre-made frozen food that's not real French food, you don't go there for the food, you go there for the experience. And that's a really nice experience. I mean, let me just explain to you right now. I didn't go on one of those. I wanted to, but I didn't. It looked cool though, and I wanted to go, so that's why it's included in the list. Number 5, Champs-Elysees. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. But that's basically the Rodeo Drive of Paris. You got all the nice shops, you got all the designer clothes, shoes, watches. There's a Mercedes store there. I learned that they actually sell Mercedes watches. I had no idea. And at the end of the street, you'll see the Arc de Triomphe, which you could actually take a tour of and go to the top of, where you can get yet another awesome view of Paris. Next, the Louvre. I had to run through there because I got caught up waiting in line at Notre Dame, and it was an hour before closing time, so I had to run through looking for the Mona Lisa, which I eventually found, but it's pretty cool to see in real life, and the rest of the Louvre is awesome. Really sad I didn't get to see the rest of it. Also, exploring the grounds outside the Louvre is another awesome thing you should do. You could also check out Paris Nightlife. Shout out to my friend DJ Stefan of ST3 Fun, who got us into an awesome nightclub on a boat that featured multi-deck partying. Number 7, keep your eyes out for the gypsies. Everywhere I went in Europe, people keep going, look out for the gypsies, look out for the gypsies, they're gonna pickpocket you, they're gonna do this. So I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'm gonna have to go chase some pickpockets down, fun, adventure. No, none of that happened. I'll tell you what did happen. This is pretty hilarious. Watch out for the guys that come up to you that pick up, you know, a piece of gold off the ground like a golden ring and try to give it to you. I really don't know what their game is, what their con is, because both times this happened to me, we were like in the middle of nowhere. There was no one around. Like one time I was on a bridge and there was literally no one anywhere, so it wasn't like an ambush thing going on. And both times the guy was like way smaller than me. I don't get it. Like, I mean, I know that was a con, but like, could that have possibly been like a real piece of gold a complete stranger was trying to give me? But then it happened to me the second time and I threw the guy a chuckle and walked away. You could also just rent an exotic car for 10 minutes and drive it around Champs-Elysees. I get that it's only 10 minutes, you can't really drive fast, but it's just awesome to get back home and be able to say, yeah, I drove a Lamborghini around the streets of Paris. I wasn't able to get home and say that though, because I didn't rent a Lamborghini and drive it around the streets of Paris. So. Number 10, go into McDonald's and get a quarter pounder with cheese. Have you seen Pulp Fiction? Do you know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris? Royale with cheese. This is so annoying. There's people like right outside the door, so I'm trying to like keep my voice down because I don't like recording videos when there's people like listening to me like say the same thing like 10 times. It's really irritating, so I'm trying to like keep my voice down. So anyway, be sure to hit the subscribe button because I'm posting the top things to do in Milan, Milano, Italy. And be sure to check out all the other crazy awesome videos I post so you can see all this. So anyway, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and check out my other videos.